Hi, this is John Beehner. Welcome to the Wise Counsel's Good News 316 show. Yes, good news. Can you believe it? Hey, you got the media out there feeding you all kinds of bad stuff, all the evil, shocking things they can think of or they can find to make it seem like a terrible world. You know, but that's the neat thing about God. He's created each of us, and He has a story that He's unfolding in each of our lives. Yes, He can use bad and turn it into good, and He does so often. So we're not about telling you all the bad news. You get enough of that. We're telling you the good news of what God's doing in people's lives, whether you know Him or not. He can use all kinds of people and does, again, to produce a better world. That's what we're all about. So, all right, let's go on to our next story. Here is a story of Tom Hill. We had him speak years ago a number of times out of Kimray. That's his company in Oklahoma City, and he had struggles and problems. He ended up creating something called Character First. It's a program that's really needed for employees. If you want to create a good culture and a good model, that's what this is all about. And this is a clip, another clip that we used from the Genesis, Why and How Good Business Creates True Wealth. Let's watch this together.
Welcome to Genesis, the Business Workshop. In this series on Foundation and Vision, we begin with this session on the character test. Our purpose is to acknowledge and illustrate how every entrepreneur is called to live by the character cornerstone principles found in the book of Genesis and by the spirit of the law. During the 1980s, Tom Hill and his company known as Kimray had a crisis to deal with. Manufacturing in Oklahoma City was in trouble. They were losing money, facing tough foreign competition, coping with high turnover among their employees, grappling with poor work attitudes and ethics of their employees, facing workers' compensation costs at a crisis level. Tom was seriously questioning whether or not to run a business founded by his father-in-law. His question was, is God sending him signals? Was it time to abandon the ship? Tom turned to prayer, the Word, and a close friend and Bible teacher for answers and direction. Tom believed that he received a revelation and an inspiration from the Lord on how to resolve his problems. He came to the realization that no matter what he did, his greatest contribution in his organization was to help his employees be a better father, mother, husband, and wife, to lead a better life and make their greatest contribution. He developed a plan for his supervisors to catch their employees, exemplifying one of the 49 character traits of God that he had researched in the Word, and to publicly recognize them in a company-wide meeting.
Amazingly, within the first month and even the first year, the negative trends among his business, the whole profitability scenario, were restored. Employee turnover went down. Workers' comp costs declined by 90% in just the first few months. And his company's reputation throughout the community spread like wildfire as a great place to work. But even more importantly, Tom's calling to change the hearts and attitudes of employees really helped change the city. Today, Tom and his staff and hundreds of small businesses and large companies are starting to adopt his Character First program. Because what Tom discovered was that the Lord is calling every entrepreneur, every businessman to build a solid foundation according to His commandments, His principles, and His leading. In fact, in Psalm 127:1, it says, unless the Lord builds the house, and that means your business and my business, its builders labor in vain. That means you and I. The Lord is working in our lives whether we know Him or not, and it's throughout our organization. In fact, He says He'll never leave or forsake us. Again, Tom Hill had a big impact on a lot of companies we've helped through the years because the whole Character First program is something people can replicate. They can do it in their company. And again, these all kinds of companies they were trained, big corporations have been trained to use this, but it can work effectively in small business, creates another culture. Again, you're helping people that never been helped before. They may have never been helped in another family, may have had bad upbringing. So you might want to know more about what we do. Ask Wise Counsel is our website. Again, we're starting a university program, Wise Counsel University, where we're going to train people to be mentor, coaches, and leaders of peer advisory groups, because we do that so much in our business. But we want to inspire you and help you in any way. If you want to know more about what we do and learn more about the Wise Counsel University coming up soon, just email us and check it out on our website, askwisecounsel.com. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you again soon at the next show on Good News, Wise Counsel's Good News 316 show. See you then.